Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I'm so glad you're here today. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I do want to remind you not all readings will resonate with everyone, so if this doesn't sound like it's for you, I'm sorry. I do hope that you find the help that you need. You might want to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Venus if you're looking for love, all right? Very good. Oh, you might want to check out your Mars too if you're doing some kind of fight or spiff with someone, just to see your fighting style. There might be some information there for you as well. What can Sagittarius expect for the week ahead? That's interesting. Have to get our cards in place. So, to get the Queen of Swords with the Eight of Wands energy. The Eight of Wands energy is all about sudden movement or change, news or clarity. It could be some kind of news coming in from the Queen of Swords or to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is going to be somebody who is very critical, very all-seeing. You know, she sees things. She's very perceptive. She is very good at making observations. She's all about the facts. Facts are very important to this queen. She does believe in, the truth tellings, and she can be very sharp in doing such. She can be considered the cold queen at times because she can be quite cutting. She is not afraid to cut people out if they are not positively benefiting her life. What else can I get for Sag? Have to do some digging. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we did get the Page of Wands as the energy. The Page of Wands is, it could be somebody who's coming in with a message of some kind that would be some kind of new growth or expansion on some kind of idea, something that would be creative, something that would be passionate, or like something, somebody would be passionate about, or desire. I'm also getting desire, but it could be any of that, or it could be a person, if we see a person pop up later who happens to be the Page of Wands. This would be somebody who's a free spirit, somebody who's very faithful, who is, very passionate, somebody who would be considered a visionary, like they have like great ideas that nobody else would think of. This person is just like on top of it. Could also be the Queen of Swords. Just a different side of her. I'm kind of getting different energies though from the cards, so I'm not so sure about that. But I do want to say I'm feeling like this Queen of Swords is a bit sad right now. We did get the Five of Cups landing on the Queen of Swords. So the Five of Cups, this is all about that sorrow, grief, disappointment, loss, regret. It's not a total loss. We do have two upright cups still over in the corner, but we're not really paying attention to those, right? We're kind of stuck in this sad feeling. I want to say it was this way. I kind of want to keep it the way that it was. We did also get the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, this is all about, being careful what you wish for, I want to say. Not being able to judge right from wrong. What is right? What one person considers right might not be considered right by another person. It could indicate, there are illusions or deceptions, temptations, lingering around. It's just kind of a something you need to watch out for. And then we did get the Nine of Cups here as well, which Nine of Cups is all about wishes come true, wish fulfillment. This is bliss, peace, and harmony. Sometimes I get a bit of smugness off this card. Like somebody is, as if somebody was saying, ha, these are all my cups. Look at all my cups. You like my cups? I know you like my cups. Like, just kind of being, I want to say a little bit arrogant. Do we need anything else from the Rider deck for Sagittarius at this time? Okay, we are completing a cycle, I do want to say. Our Queen of Swords specifically is completing some kind of cycle. We did get the World card. Wholeness, completion, harmony, contentment. I want to say this is for the better. I do kind of, part of me wants to put it in the middle. Maybe. Maybe I'll move it. Okay, yeah, I'm going to move it. So, we did get the Eight of Wands energy for that again. So, that sudden news, movement, or change, or clarity. I feel like I want to say some kind of news came in and that it was something that was kind of disappointing, but it did end a cycle. I want to say it just kind of, I want to say that it was news that it did bring clarity about a situation, something that you were kind of hoping for, but, you know, it's kind of like, you weren't really sure about it. Now I want to say that the cycle is going to complete. I'm going to start clarifying with the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. So I do want to remind you, if cards are female on the table, on the board, like, for example, the Queen of Swords, she may in fact be a male because this is a general reading. So do not get caught up on the sex of the cards. Just focus on their characteristics and their placement in the story. Okay? Do we need to clarify the Queen of Swords? Oh, cool. The Magician. So the Magician is it's that energy to have all the tools that you need to make things happen. Okay, this is being able to manifest your dreams into reality, you know, in order to get stuff done, to achieve your dreams, to, you know, get what you want. Ooh, sorry, that was kind of loud. Slamming stuff. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we do have here the Seven of Cups, which, again, I mean, that's this card. You know, not really knowing right from wrong. Being careful what you wish for. In this card, though, I always get, you know, not exactly knowing what path to choose, not exactly knowing how to get to your destination. You know, seeing what you want, but not I don't want to say understanding. That was the word that wanted to come out, but not really knowing how to get there. How am I going to achieve these dreams? And then we did get the Two of Wands. I wanted to say Two of Pentacles for unknown reasons, but that would be, you know, about balance. So this could be, the Two of Wands is all about the determination, the direction, and focus towards a specific goal. Whatever your goal is, you know, you're focusing towards that. I do want to say that whatever it is, it needs to happen in order to achieve balance. I want to say that it has a Two of Pentacles energy to this card as well. So not only are we focusing, but we're doing it to achieve some kind of balance. I do want to say that the Queen knows what she wants. She's just having trouble getting there. We did also get the Tower for her, falling on the Five of Cups, which totally makes sense to me. The Tower is some kind of unexpected upheaval or ending. This is some kind of change of course, like a sudden change of course. You did not see it coming. It was probably a disaster. But whatever it was, you know, it happened. The Queen is sad. I would pry and see what it is, but, you know, they don't really tell me too much. Maybe I'll ask later and get some general vibes off of it from the other deck. So I do want to say that the queen is manifesting her dreams into reality. She is trying to, she has her direction set. She just doesn't really know how to get there. And so she is working on that. And I feel like she is doing this because of this Tower moment. Do we need to clarify the Five of Cups any further? Interesting. Okay, we did get the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate, destiny, or a change of course. It could also indicate good luck in the upright position. I'm kind of going towards fate and a change of course. I think what happened needed to happen in order for our queen to get on the direction that she is meant to. We did get the Knight of Swords here. So the Knight of Swords is somebody who's kind of forceful and determined. They're very impulsive. They're very brave. But they come in fast. They come in hot. They come in like, I want to say clear, but also with the critical, with the words. The word, I feel like they came in and they said some stuff, and it wasn't exactly very tactful what they said, the way they said it. It just came out. It was very blunt. It was very cutting. But they were being very honest, and this is what led to the Tower moment. This is what caused the sadness and the disappointment. It could be that this was the queen, that she came in with this information, and she was just really fast and cutting about it. She was just like, I'm not putting up with this drama. It could be her, or it could be another person. I feel like it's going to be different for everybody on that one. Do we need to clarify the world? Okay. We did get judgment as the energy. So judgment is all about that forgiveness, truth, clarity, personal freedom, or rebirth. I'm getting a lot of personal freedom, rebirth, and then the truth and clarity too, I guess. That would make sense. We did get the Two of Swords falling more so on the Knight of Swords, Tower, Five of Cups. So the Two of Swords is an indecision or a blocked vision, some kind of stalemate. This is no progression here. This is, essentially being unable to decide, maybe because you don't have all the information. Maybe you're just confused about a situation, or maybe there are still some things that are left unsaid that need to be spoken in order for you to make a clear decision. Okay. I do, in this card, I always get, this guy is protecting their heart, whoever this is. They're protecting their heart. I feel like that's important to state here. We did also get the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about, following your intuition, being being in tune with that psychic wisdom, that inner knowledge, the the hidden and the dreams and the mystery, like being able to take in all the data that you receive from the universe and use that to your advantage. I want to say that you are taking in this information, and that is helping you complete this cycle. I want to say that the Queen of Swords, whoever she is definitely following her intuition, especially when regarding this Knight of Swords situation, whether or not that was her, following her gut and saying some stuff that needed to be said, or if it was her following her gut based on something that somebody said and the way that they said it and how she should react to them. But I do feel like whatever this cycle is with the Tower, it is coming to a close. Do I need to clarify the Seven of Cups over here? I'm going to say it's hidden. Interesting. Okay, yeah, it is hidden. We did get the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, swords. Sorry. Oh, um, the snorts. Now I'm being called to the man with the he has a fake beak of some kind. He's trying to fit in where he really doesn't belong, but you know, he's regardless. This card is all about keeping secrets, being deceitful, being sneaky. You know, doing things like avoiding a situation or attempting to not tell the entire truth to a situation, all in, you know, self-interest. Um, this is doing anything out of self-interest here. I am being called to see the swan. The swan at the top as well is seeking that clarity. I feel like the swan is more our Queen of Swords person. I feel like she is she's getting the information that she needs, regardless as to how, you know, this person is going about trying to hide it. I want to say that she felt like this was the person, and then she realized this isn't the person that I'm supposed to be with. This guy is shady. I don't know what to do about this guy. He is shady. I did hear get the I did hear get the Emperor energy. That's what I was saying, but it didn't come out right. I don't like it still, but whatever. Um, I'm getting a lot of like jumbled words. Like there's I'm just not being able to put it all together the way that I normally would, the way that I should be able to, which is interesting. I got a click in my ear as well. Um, hmm. So the emperor is the father. He is typically very stable, very protective. He is very decisive. He is an authority figure. Um, Sometimes with the emperor, I get, you know, my way or the highway. He is very decisive. I don't know if I said that. Hmm. He is somewhat of a leader, but he can be very stubborn. I wonder if you perceived, okay, it could be that this person that you thought you were, the person that was trying to deceive you may have been playing as the emperor, you know, trying to make you think that he was the emperor. Um, and he wasn't, or he turns out is a very my way or the highway kind of tyrant type emperor, and not the you know the nice guy I want to say that you thought he was. Can we clarify this Nine of Cups real quick? Okay, Nine of Cups. We did get the Ace of Wands again with the Magician energy, so I do feel like this is our Queen of Cups. I feel Queen of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. I meant to say the Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups would be all about her, you know, instead of following her head now, she would be following her heart. She would be very mature with her cup of love. I feel like that means that this Ace of Wands that we did receive here on this Nine of Cups is about a new love interest, possibly, or not necessarily somebody new, but somebody that's we're going to be moving to instead of this shady person, I want to say. Sorry, excuse me one second. Sorry about that. Okay. Um, yeah, so I feel like the new idea or you know, the expansion on an idea or something about an idea that's very passionate, that's very creative, I want to say, is actually also pertaining to love or pertaining to something I want to say that's at least close to our queen's heart. Okay, so it doesn't have to be specifically love. It could be like if you are extremely passionate to, I don't know, music or whatever, some kind of extreme passion um, that you really want to do, then I feel like this is a new idea regarding that. But I'm feeling for a lot of you it is actually love. So let's see. I am going to grab a few more clarifiers from my Wild Unknown Tarot deck. And we're going to wrap it up. I feel like it's a pretty clear story, but there are just a few questions that I have. Let's see. I think I kind of want to know about this Two of Wands because I'm nosy. They want to tell me. I feel like they want to hide it from me, but it is about judgment. Okay, so this could be, I want to say this is a personal freedom or rebirth. I want to say, I do want to say that whatever it was brought on by some kind of truth or clarity. But I want to say more that it's this queen like taking charge of her life, making her decisions. Can we clarify the Knight of Swords? Yeah, I know I didn't. Oh, it was the energy of the star. Sorry. They're like, you didn't do it. I'm so sorry. So hope, peace of mind, positivity. I want to say that she's just trying to be more positive. She's just like, I don't want to deal with this drama like this. I can't believe this person did this. Now I'm just going to go out and be, I'm hopeful that things are going to go my way. Okay, now can we clarify the Knight of Swords? This is a person. Interesting. Oh. Karate chop. Okay. We did also get the star as the energy. So again, that hope, peace of mind, and positivity. In regards to, oh, that's interesting. In regards to the Knight of Swords, we did get the Father of Cups. So the Father of Cups is, he would be our King of Cups. He would be somebody who seems to be pretty diplomatic, pretty, I want to say he's open-minded, he's responsible, supportive. He's like fairly responsible authority type figure, but he is still going to follow his heart. He is still going to be somebody who is in touch with his emotions. Not that he's necessarily going to show them like outwardly, but he is very he's going to be one of our deeper kings. I want to say that he can get pretty deep. He's normally very mature with this cup of love. I'm not. I can neither confirm nor deny that energy. I can neither confirm nor deny that energy with him right now. And then we did also get the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands, it in relation to the Father of Cups, came in reverse. But the Four of Wands is all about that completion of your labors and the ability to celebrate. If it is in reverse, though, it's all about conflicts and not having any support. I want to say that he wasn't being very supportive. Like, is that right? He was just kind of... Oh, I want to say he was kind of two-faced. Like, he came in and he's like, oh, here's my cup of love. I love you so much, and I will give you the world. But then he is also like, I'm going to do my thing, and, whatever. Like, if you need help, don't ask me. I'm not that guy. Something like that. Like, I'm getting a two-faced energy off of him. I feel like you were hopeful about it, though. Do we need to clarify the Two of Swords? Again, I gotta do some digging. Always digging. Two of Wands again. So yes, you're indecisive about that decision. What am I gonna do? How, like, I know what I want. I know what I truly want in life, like what my goal is, my plan. I know my plan, my outcome. I know my outcome, but I just don't really know, like, what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to give this up? Am I supposed to continue forward? Um, hmm. Decisions. I can't make your decision for you, but I do feel like some of you are just going to be like, this is not the guy. Um, it's just the vibe that I'm getting. Do I need to clarify the seven of, we did get the Seven of Pentacles here as the energy on the bottom for that Two of Wands, determination, focus towards a goal. So this card to me is we should have been further along than this. Like, I should have had more pentacles for the work that I put in. This is like a perceived lack of abundance or rewards from all your hard work. Like, you worked hard. You should have more. Why don't we have more? We should have it, but it's not here. I mean, there's not much that you can do about it. It's you're dissatisfied with how much that you have at this time, and that's just the way that it is. Can we clarify the Seven of Swords? Okay. So with the Four of Pentacles as the energy, this is that legacy. This is possession or control of wealth. I also get balance, and I also get gears with this. When one moves, they all move. So we have to do things together, I want to say. We have to get things rolling together. We have to move it together or it doesn't move at all. I did get Justice and the Son of Pentacles for the Seven of Swords. The secrets or the deceit. So for Justice, I do want to say, this is all about fairness and balance. This is all about, karma and I want to say decisions. This person had the ability to decide if they were going to tell you the truth or if they were going to lie. And I'm getting that they were not completely honest. And that was not the right thing to do in this situation, I want to say. Yeah, I want to say, okay, that I feel like we're going to get justice for whatever this was. Whatever this deceitfulness was, there will be justice for it. Now, okay, so this person didn't necessarily have to lie. They could have just led you to believe something that was not true. Okay, I do want to make sure that I touch that. Some of you were like, but they didn't say anything. Well, if they let you believe something that wasn't true, like they knew that you believed that about them, and they're just like, I'm gonna roll with it and see how things go. It's kind of being deceitful, right? Okay, and we did get the Son of Pentacles. So the Son of Pentacles is our Knight of Pentacles. He is very loyal and dedicated. He is slow and steady. He is persistent. He is very capable and, for the most part, pretty trustworthy. He is inventive. He is pretty loyal. So I don't want to say that those are the issues here. In this card, I always get something about defense or defensive. I want to say he was kind of on the defense about something. I do want to say that he was specifically trying to hide something so that it made him look better. he wanted you to see him in the best light. So he was like, I'm not going to bring this out. I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to let them see me this way in this light because I want them to think that, I want them to hold me in the highest regard. Which was, it was a bit deceitful. It could have been something like they wanted you to think that they were rich when really they were not rich. Just with dealing with pentacles, but I think it might. I don't know if it was that simple. Hmm. Interesting. Can we clarify the Ace of Wands? Okay. Okay, so we did get the Ten of Pentacles energy here on the bottom of the deck, which is the universal dream. This is, the family, the house, the kids, the abundance, like having all the things you could possibly ever want. This is all of that rolled into a nice little package and placed on your feet, right? I feel like the Ace of Wands is pertaining to that, the dream that we want. We did get the Emperor, which was the energy that we did get for the Seven of Swords sneakiness. So our Emperor could still be the same sneaky person. But this is somebody who is very decisive, who is an authority figure. This is somebody who is, who is a leader, who is action-based. This could actually be our queen taking on Emperor energy now. Okay, it doesn't have to be the same person who is being sneaky. It could be the queen being like, you know what? No, I'm the boss, right? I'm going to be the boss of my own life. I'm going to do this my way. It's my way or the highway now. Like, potentially, maybe because, like, I could see this going with the queen saying, you know what, it's my way or the highway now. You pulled this shit and I'm not putting up with that. So if you want to stay in this relationship, it's going to be this way because I said so, right? Could be like that. Just could. That's a possibility, okay? Not everybody's going to be like that. We did also get the Father of Swords here. So the Father of Swords is very fair and just and analytical. He considers himself to be the judge of, right and wrong. He is very responsible. He is also an authority figure. He is also very perceptive, just like the Queen of Swords. He sees, he sees things as facts and, he's like, cuts out the opinions like, no, that's your opinion. We're just talking about the facts here. Fact number one, whatever. Like, it's possible that this could be our queen just getting more into her dominance, his or her dominance. Like, whereas before, when you think about feminine characteristics, the feminines are typically a little bit softer, a little bit, kinder, a little bit more gentle. Even though she is the Queen of Swords, she is still gentle compared to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is like, nah, like, just done, right? He's gonna be more like the father. He's gonna be like, stern, straight to the point. Whereas she would be like, a little, just slightly more gentle. She's not gonna, I mean, she'll, you know what I'm saying, right? I feel like you don't, and I feel like I need to clarify it further, but I can't find the words to do it. This could be somebody coming in with some clear truth. That could be what this is. It could be the Emperor coming in with some clear truth. Oh, okay. So it could be that the Queen was like, I need you to come and be straightforward, and he's like, okay, look, this is how it really is. He could have been he could have been portraying himself differently than really what he is. But if he comes out with this truth, I feel like that is going to make our queen very happy. Do I need to clarify the Father of Swords? No, at the Emperor. Do I need to clarify the Emperor? Okay. Okay. Seven of Pentacles again. We should have been further along than this. Okay, these did fall on the Father of Cups, Four of Wands. Oh, very nice. Hang on, let me look real quick. Okay, we did get the Hierophant. So, the Hierophant is, I'm getting kind of rigid. Rigid thoughts, rigid beliefs. You know, the way things should be, like traditionally how things have been in society, how things, you know, should be. You shouldn't date somebody who is, you know, such and such years older or younger than you. You shouldn't date somebody who is the same sex. Whatever those rigid beliefs are, I'm kind of getting that from this card. Or a harsh lesson. Interesting. So the Hierophant typically is some kind of teacher or mentor, somebody who is, you know, good at keeping the secrets, at being able to help those who seek knowledge, potentially finding deeper meanings, or you know, whether or not that's practical or spiritual. It could be that our Emperor had some harsh beliefs, or some very strict beliefs about a few things. And I want to say one of those things is about love. This is our Ace of Cups. This is all about love's beginnings. This is about, you know, it could be about bliss, health, joy, friendship. But I want to say this is about, you know, the beginning of the relationship. And then we did get the Son of Swords, which is our Knight of Swords, which we did already have on our deck. The one who I believe caused the Tower moment. He came in swiftly. He came in and he was very cutting. Interesting, with some truth, with some harsh honesty. I want to say that our Emperor had some strict beliefs about how a relationship was supposed to be, and that he was very cutting with his word choice. Since I do have the we should have been further along than this card, I do want to kind of say that he was under the impression that your relationship was like deeper than it was at this point. I want to say he came in with some harsh words about that. Like, I thought by now we would be doing, you know, da da da, you know, that's the thing. And and she was like, "Hang on now, I'm not that kind of girl." Like, something like that could have happened. Okay, when I say that could have happened, it doesn't mean that that is what happened for it. It's just I could see these cards being the cards that tell that story. That doesn't have to be your story. I don't know your specific story. I don't know your specific situation, so don't hold it against me if that's not what the case is. That's just, I'm just saying it could be. It could be. All right, so essentially what I do have here is I essentially have two people who are not seeing eye to eye, is what it is. We have our queen, our female energy, who is here. She had this Tower moment because the male energy here was not being straightforward and clear about his, I want to say, about how he wanted to proceed with this relationship, about how this relationship was going to proceed. or about himself. I feel like he, in some way, was being shady and deceptive in the relationship, and that our female person was kind of like, you know what, I am planning on doing this. Like, I'm getting my 10 of Pentacles with or without you. I don't freaking care. If you're going to pull some shit, then you don't have to be here. And um, I feel like she kind of really does want him to explain, to kind of wants him to be around, some of you more than others. I'm getting some hesitation from some of you. That's okay. That's you know, you do you. Um, but she does, for whatever reason or another, she does want him to come in with this truth, specifically about the shady shit that he was pulling. And I feel like it was pertaining to some kind of rigid belief that he had about how love should be, about how this relationship should be. Yeah. So let's see. Am I missing anything? Okay, I did get the 8 of Wands, so that that sudden news, that change or clarity, sudden news, sudden movement, sudden change, or sudden it's a very sudden thing. If I didn't say it enough, with the energy of the 7 of Cups, so not really knowing right from wrong, not really knowing what you want. I feel like that's going to hit you hard. I feel like it's so even after he comes in and he says his piece, like he tries to make things right. I feel like you're still going to be like, yeah, but you just pulled all this shit. Do I really want to deal with that? Are you that kind of person that I'm going to have to do this again with? Are you constant shit puller? Because I'm trying not to get involved with that. Interesting. So what advice can I give for Sagittarius? Okay. Okay. So I do have the world energy here, which is the completion, the wholeness, the harmony, the contentment, completing something to finish it, to feel that wholeness, to feel that joy, that peace after finishing something. You know, when you finish something, you get that, it's like that euphoric feeling, that inner peace, that like feeling like, yes, I did it. I'm done. That feeling, but something in your past, I want to say. This is the 6 of Cups. So this is all about childhood memories, past memories. It could be joy. It could be reunions. It could be sometimes with the Rider deck, I get young love, like new, fresh love. Not necessarily that the people have to be young, but that the relationship is newer. It's like a newer relationship. And this, so I'm just getting focusing on the past, focusing on what happened in the past, or there's a strong like past thing happening right now. It could be that this person has done this before. Because so it fell on the Justice card, but when I saw it in my head, I read past injustice, and I feel like this person has done this before. It also landed on the High Priestess, which tells me that you need to follow your intuition in this situation. There is nothing that I can do for you, but you can do everything for you because it's your life, right? I feel like if this person's done this shit before, this is a sign that it might not be such a good idea to proceed forward. Even if they do come and apologize for whatever shit that they were pulling, God knows what it was. I feel like you really need to rely on your intuition here to decide whether or not you want to proceed, because, you know, you are ultimately your greatest ally. Okay? So I hope this has been helpful. Do I need any more advice? I feel like no, we're good. Okay. Did I need to clarify that 6 of Cups? I feel like something is wrong. What am I missing? Okay. I hate that feeling. All right. I do have here the Star card. It's my card of hope again, popping out. Okay. I shouldn't have asked. Okay, so hope in your time of despair, I want to say, just be hopeful in your time of despair, because we do have here the Eight of Cups and the Tower. It's kind of falling on the Six of Cups and the Justice, and this world area, the completion. I want to say that whatever you decide, like this. Okay, the Eight of Cups is that stagnation, ill health, nothing good remains here. There's no hope here. And with the Tower, that is the complete destruction of it, so that you can rebuild, so that you can build something new. Like, it's just, wiping, I want to say wiping the slate clean and starting over. We do have here the Star card, which tells me that there is hope, even though the cards say that there is none. I do want to say in this situation, if you decide to proceed forward, if this person has done some shady shit, but you decide that you still want to hang out, that you still want to be together, that you still want to proceed forward with the relationship, whatever, I feel like what this is saying is that you need to, like, just wipe the slate clean and start over fresh. Okay? Start over fresh, and God forbid they decide to make the same mistake twice, because you are the Queen of Swords and you will cut that shit, right? But in the event that you decide we're going to try it again, which is perfectly fine, it's up to you, it is you and your intuition and however you decide to do it, then just try to put it behind you so that it's not interfering with your relationship. Okay, because that can make things, not right. Can make things not want to go the right way, because you'll have that, like, resentment. You don't want that. That sucks. Cool. Yeah, I feel complete now. That's awesome. Okay, love that. If you enjoyed my reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe below if you'd like to see more, and click the bell if you want to know when my next reading comes out. I do post weekly readings in no particular order, just the order that I'm guided to do them in. So if you click the bell, you will know when it comes out, because they will tell you. All right? I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.